published 13:18 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 29th of April 2018, updated 1940 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 29th of April 2018. Graeme Souness has slammed Arsenal midfielder Granite Xhaka after he abandoned his defensive duties to allow Paul Pogba to score the opening goal for Manchester United on Sunday. The Swiss midfielder opted to fly into a challenge on the on-rushing Pogba before failing to track the Frenchman's driving run into the box as he put the Red Devils 1-0 in front at Old Trafford. United went on to win the game 2-1, and Souness, working as a pundit for Sky Sports, was highly critical of Xhaka's defensive ill-discipline, as well as his team's lack of leaders. Graeme Souness slammed Granite Xhaka after his poor defending allowed Paul Pogba to score. The former Liverpool midfielder labelled Xhaka's role in Pogba's opening goal ridiculous. "It's ridiculous. If he doesn't do this, then he doesn't commit his centre-halves. Get there, stand up, commit a cute foul if necessary, but don't sell yourself as simply as that," Souness said. "That's for the TV cameras and people sitting in rows Ed. It's kid football, it's more of the same from Arsenal. That guy is 25 years old and he's been at Arsenal for 2 years. Is that the first time he's done that in a game? I question number. Does he do that in training? Then if so, why hasn't it been pointed out to him? He's cost them that goal." This is a classic case of the central midfield player not doing his job properly. He goes to ground and this is, "Look at me, I'm working hard and trying to be aggressive." He then stands and watches, allows Pogba to end up free in the box, and he has the simple job of rolling it into the back of the net. What he should do is come across, body check Pogba and risk taking a yellow card. But this is what you do not do. It's almost as though he thinks Pogba is lining up to shoot and he's going to get a block in. What is that? That is pretend football. That is what you see on a park from under-12s. Problems began to mount for Arsenal when Xhaka flew into an unnecessary challenge. He failed to win the ball or bring down Pogba, taking himself out of the game completely. The Swiss player eventually got to his feet but failed to move into a more commanding position. He added, "Arsenal have turned up today, played neat and tidy football, but they've been like this for a decade. When it comes to the critical things in the game, they're not professional. They need a couple of men to sort these things out." Nobody has pointed a finger at Xhaka to say, "Stay on your feet, you fool." It's the basic things. I could have done that once in my career at Liverpool and I would have been sitting on the bench watching the game until I learned that. A former Arsenal striker Thierry Henry also criticised Xhaka, insisting he should have known better as captain for the day in the absence of a number of senior players, as Pogba releases the ball to Romelu Lukaku. He drives into the box with Xhaka watching on. Xhaka is left standing over 8 yards away from Pogba as he volleys the ball into the net instead of rallying his Arsenal teammates. Xhaka sheepishly sorts out his shin pads as "Stay on your feet. I don't even know what that tackle is," but then he can still come back and try and do something. That reaction I just don't understand. He comes back but instead of staying on your feet he dives in. He doesn't recover a track back. "You're the captain, turn, have a go, say something," but no, he just walks back.